I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. So on the other side, the water is about here, but this is the double culvert, and it's just a big chunk of ice. I burned all the way there, but yeah, so I think it'll take a while before it moves. So the water was at the level of the last brick earlier. So I drained all of this from here, that line there, to the top. So it's like 4 feet at least. All right, Saturday, March 19 already. March is going by fast. So the truck is loaded with everything I need for the box job on Monday. So ready to go. I cut wood, so our wood, indoor wood, is packed to the brim. So I won't have to do any wood probably until the truck job is done, which is good. Hey, hey, hey! That's Coyote tracks. She's going nuts. They could hear something last night. Wolf track this morning. That's pretty cool. Monday, March 21, I think. Yeah, 21. I'm on my way to Dave's place to do the truck, and just got out the driveway and see the wolf track. Can you hear these guys? They're loud. All right, so it's Monday, March 21, 2022. So I had a meeting with Dave, and Dave fucking wasn't there, and he failed to let me know. Fucking bullshit, you know, like when there's like, how I hate that, you know, so many people are so unreliable, and you know, where's the honor in that? Fuck, I hate it. So I spoke with him, so I will see him tomorrow at 10. But since I was already at this place, he sent a friend of his to come meet me there to let me know that he wasn't coming. So I decided to go to town to because it's, you know, I'm almost in town once I'm there. So I got the weld through coating to put under the cross member for the box so that it, you know, it doesn't rust. So, you know, that's a benefit of that. And I tried to get anyway, I'm supposed to talk with somebody at the timber store to talk about the build and see if I can get him to be a consultant and draw some sketches on how to do it. Anyway, and then now I'm arriving home and I'm gonna work on eBay stuff today. This is how the situation is here. Okay, let's see. I'll get out of the truck. Yeah, it definitely has risen. Oh yeah, see it's over the metal piece. So I think I'm gonna have to drain this before we go to Vancouver. And nothing's happening down there. So yeah, because the last thing I want is arrive with the trailer behind on Tuesday night next week, and then I have this and I can't cross it or something. So I will make sure that this is not something that happens. Yes. Oh, they're so sweet.
Oh yeah, very friendly.
Wow.
Yeah. And this guy and him they're fainting goats.
They're
Fainting goats.
fainting.
Yeah.
Oh, they faint
Yeah.
when they're scared.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They'll just.
Do they do it a lot? We were talking about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Looking for some ideas.
Yeah.
This works very well. You
Yeah.
can just take these out and
Yeah.
dump them, and then put new.
Yes. All right, Thursday, March 24, 2022. I'm coming back from the vet to get Willow's shots, and yeah, he only has one ball, that's for sure. When I felt he had two balls, that was another part of his anatomy. I'm not sure what the name she said it was called, but it's part of his sexual anatomy anyway. So so we're gonna have to get him fixed to make sure that doesn't create problems in the future. This morning, driving by the bridge, it was almost overflowing over the road, so we'll see how it is when I get there in a few minutes. And it's good that tomorrow I'm gonna empty it as much as I can, as much time as I will have to do. I'm gonna go early tomorrow morning to town to do the errands and pick up the pump, and that way I'll have most of the day to do pumping, so I should be able to pump quite a bit. March 25, it's 11:30, so it's been going for 1 hour. I'm trying to aim it so that it goes into the culvert, to try to melt it on this end as much as possible. It already lowered the other side by about 4 inches. I'll take you on the other side after. I'm gonna keep adjusting that. So an hour ago, the water was right there. So it's about 4 inches. Oh yeah. You can see on the bricks, on the blocks, where the water line is. So it's going down quite a bit. It goes fast, so that's good. I'm hoping to do a little bit over 8 hours of non-stop pumping, and maybe tomorrow morning I'll be able to do some more very early. So let's see how this goes. Maybe it will unplug on the other side at some point, but I don't want to count on it because I think it's frozen solid in there. Anyway, the more I remove today, the less likely it is that it's gonna be over when we come back, and then I can deal with it next week. 7.5 hours of pumping right now, but I'll film when I'm done so you see the big difference. Another thing that I watched today was Yuval Noah Harari, something like that. So you can look him up. He talks about AI and the future, and I dislike him, and I dislike very much what he's saying. Basically saying that humans are just a set of mathematical equations, you know, so just like in Westworld basically, and then that the humans can be hacked, and once you have enough data, biometrics and everything about the human, it's exactly like in Westworld. Then you can AI can predict and actually control the human, and interestingly, so it's a question of free will that's being brought up. And for me, I know for sure that we do have free will, and that I agree that we are hackable algorithms, but that's only when somebody is asleep. There's more water than there was last Tuesday when I drained it. So hopefully I can do 8-10 hours of draining. There's just a few minutes left. There's like at least a meter. So that's really good. But I'm gonna do some in the morning. There's a hole there that I can push the hose in. I'll do that in the morning. And then I'll pump 2 hours under that ice layer. And we'll see. right, the water was at the bottom of that tree, so it was pretty high. And you see the blocks, so the upper block at the bottom of it, you see there's about 3-4 inches where the water line is. So it was about there, and now you can't even see the water from here. But and I think there's a flow now. I'm gonna show you on the other side. So in the morning, I don't know if you can see, but there's a hole back down there. So I'm gonna be able to squeeze the line in there in the morning to really pump another 2 hours. And then if you listen now, I think there's a little flow right there, and I don't think that's this drip. So I don't know if it's coming from the other side, but that's good sign. So I'm done. It's 7:15 now. So I did a good 8 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, 8 hours 45 minutes. Okay, that's it in the morning. Saturday, March 26, 2022. It's like almost 8:30 in the morning. At 8:30 I will have pump for an hour 15. Yeah, so I started later than anticipated or planned, because I had an interesting and not so interesting night. Can't remember what time. Oh, like 2 a.m. something like that. I woke up in sweat and my heart was not feeling good at all. I'd be surprised that this is filled up by Tuesday when we come back. I just hope it starts flowing. When I got here this morning, there was no flow, so I'm not sure. Looks like now I'll go film from the side. You can't see, but the top of the culvert is cleared, so that's like more than a meter, so maybe a meter and a half. My darling, where are we? Why?
Because we were gonna eat some pho. Yes. We're here to eat and bring a lot of food back.
Sunday, April, what? I don't know, March 27. All right, so we came back last night, and this is where the water is. There was a little flow on the other side. There was a little flow, but I guess it fills up faster than it flows back here. But now I've got the new pump going, so I let it run for a while, and that will make sure that it doesn't go over the bridge. That's the third time I'm pumping it. But it could be well, I think, depends on how much I do today, but I might have to do a bit more tomorrow. And then that'll be it. So I drove. We left Vancouver at 10 p.m. By the time we had done all the last errands, and we got here at 3:45 in the morning. It was a good drive because I could use my lights most of the drive because there was very little people, you know, that I encountered. So that was really good because I was not like working hard to see the road, and the roads were really good. And then so when we got here, I saw the water, how high it was, but I was happy it was not over the bridge. And then I removed the trailer, unhooked the trailer, then unloaded the whole freaking car because we had to pick up the dogs. So by the time all of that was done and I had a beer, it was 6 a.m. and then I lay down until 7:30, and then at 8 a.m. we were in the car again to go pick up the dogs. So it's another 2-hour drive, an hour there, an hour back. But it was a snowstorm, and the road was like especially high. That high was really really slippery, so much so that there's even a guy that rolled his car because he was going too fast. So, and we were going slow, you know, I didn't want to, but it was hard because I was so sleepy. So now anyway, I'm just gonna chill a little bit while this is happening, because I don't know how long the pump will run with the gas tank. So I guess I'll have to figure that out. I started at 1, so it's been 10 minutes now. What do you think? Hey. So March 31st, the pond is filling up. So we noticed the water yesterday, so it's working, but it's melting so slow. Yeah, we had a snowstorm yesterday. It's snowing a bit this morning. It's inconsistent, but it's inevitable. It will be summer. So can't wait to see how this will turn out. You like the snow, Willow? Yes.